What is going on, boys? It is me, Quick, and now welcome back to a brand new episode of this Manchester United career mode series. And FIFA 16 is right around the damn corner, and I have to finish this career mode before FIFA 16 does come out. The demo hit today in New Zealand, and I'm about to freaking play that. But let's get back into this career mode. We're going to be facing Barcelona to start things off, and we did beat them in the first leg 1-0, and now we're coming back at Old Trafford. Second leg, can we maintain the lead? Barcelona play very well possession style, and they like getting a lot of chances, but these are the other teams that are playing as well. But we do have that 1-0 lead in aggregate, and this is a squad that we did bring up versus Barcelona. We have a 4-3-3 with the cam, and this is our squad. We put Rojo as the left back, Smalling and Otamendi, and we have Van der Veer playing as right back, Depay. We also have Rooney as striker. And oh my god, we didn't have such a great squad in today's game, but we were going to get the job done because Barcelona are playing on wing now, and they pass it off to Neymar, and he gets injured. That is freaking good news for us because Neymar, Suarez, and Messi are just three good-ass players, and Neymar out of the equation is even better. So Pedro came in for him, and I know if Neymar was still in the game, he was going to create much more, but then it's Ivan Rakitic on the ball. He gets in, he shoots it. And David De Gea has been doing this all season, and look what he did. He saved us from conceding, and it's still 0-0. Halftime is almost over, and now it's Memphis doing his thing, and he shoots it straight at the goalkeeper, and he could have done better, but he just shot it straight, and we got into the second half, and every time we wanted to go into counterattacks, we just couldn't do anything. Barcelona was so good, and then it's Lionel Messi, the pass from Suarez, and he misses it. How the hell did Messi miss that? In real life, he would have synced that in 1-1, and he just didn't do it. He just choked, and well, it's still 0-0, and it was time to make some changes. Depay comes out. We also take out Herrera, put in Wilson, and lastly, we put in Darmian in for Rojo, who had a fantastic game playing as left back, but Barcelona wanted to react, and you know, it just wasn't enough. They were creating a lot, but they just couldn't get the last shot. But then De Gea takes it out. Rooney opens it up to Adnan Januzaj, who's on the ball versus three defenders. Make it 2. And then we see James Wilson make the run. The player that just came in, and he makes it 1-0. And the game is literally over. James Wilson comes in as a substitute. And this kid, every time we put him in, he impresses us, and he's just so freaking good, and we knew that we made it through to the next round of the Champions League. Adnan Januzaj, a great job, a great assist. James Wilson just had to sink it in, and that is exactly what he did. So Barcelona, at this point, was losing, which is awesome because they were the greatest competition we were ever going to have in this Champions League campaign. First, Real Madrid, we knock them out in the group stage, and now we knock Barcelona out, which is awesome. So they got one more chance with Suarez, but they just didn't click in the end, and that is how the game ended. Freaking good result for us, and we're just doing really well in the league. We're doing well in the league, Champions League, you name it. We're doing freaking awesome, and well, we go through to the next round of the Champions League. This was a very tough game. It wasn't easy at all. Barcelona had chance after chance, but we just defended well. De Gea saved this to the back when he had to, and James Wilson got the man of the match, scoring that goal, which is really freaking awesome. And we had 2 shots, 2 on target. Barca had 4, 2 on target, and well, they should have won, but they just didn't take their chances. Now, looking at the other teams, we have Sevilla going through Arsenal and Galatasaray, which is crazy because Manchester City were the favorites and they lost against Galatasaray. But our next game is going to be versus Manchester City to finish things off, and we are still in first place. So this is a huge game. We need to beat City. We cannot drop points. But the funny thing is that we have the 2 top scorers in this game, Raheem Sterling on City and Memphis with United. So this is going to be a very, very interesting clash between these 2 teams with these 2 top scorers. So let's get right into it. Manchester United versus Manchester City, another game at home. So we have that home crowd advantage that helped us out versus Barcelona. Now we're moving on versus City, who are in 3rd place, and look at that huge gap between us and City. It's just so freaking awesome to see that's a 10-point lead between us and Manchester City, who are in 3rd. But we did put in a different squad versus City. We have Memphis Depay playing as striker. He did play there in another game, and he actually did pretty well. So we wanted to see how we could do against City. We did have a lot of tired players for this game, so we really had to rotate the squad, and hopefully it was good enough to face City in this game. City just come off losing against Galatasaray, so either they're really devastated and, you know, they just suck now, or they're going to come back and play much harder. But we're on the wing with Rooney, doing very well, and he centers it in to Mueller, and look at that header. The freaking save from Caballero, but we got a corner off that, and look at that. What kind of shot was that in the air? A decent header, but it just didn't have enough power. And on the right side of defense, we were just going ham. Vanderveel was doing awesome, Herman also, but look at this. It's a great job on the wing from Herman, setting it in, and it was a decent center, but City just have too many good defenders. But Vanderveel doing his thing on the wing. He's just been doing that all game, all season long, and I love how we signed him, and he's just been doing so well. But we're controlling the ball with Schneiderlin. We leave it off to Depay, and look at that beautiful pass to Memphis. He could have made that goal in and caught that goal that he really wanted, but we just couldn't do it. But Depay, or Memphis, we should say, gets the ball. He steals it away. He goes on, and he goes forward, and that could have been the goal to be the top scorer of the BPL, but it just went wide, and Memphis choked just like Messi choked against us in the Champions League. But now it's Thomas Mueller. He wants to score. He's going on. He's going through. He does a fake shot, and then Fernando comes out of nowhere, and he gets that opportunity. But this was going to be the end of the game. We draw the game 0-0 versus City, and the gameplay did corrupt, so I'm sorry, but this is all that happened in this episode. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure to slap a like, leave a comment down below, and check out yesterday's video if you missed it. I'll leave an annotation on the screen right now, but that's pretty much it. I'm Quicken. See you guys next time.